Welcome to the financial management tutorial. To start with, we'll click on the respective icon to start the system. Then we'll put in the username and password. The username is demo, and the password is case sensitive. It is lowercase demo. You can change your password if you want. Then you log into the system. Once you log into the system, you will see the toolbar. For manipulating records, you have the new record button, the open, the save, the spell checker, the autocomplete, the undo, the find record, the email, the print. You can print the reports. You can even send them by email, Excel, PDF. You can delete, you can open up these applications, Excel, PDF, and Word from within the system. You can access the calculator, the printers in your system, and the date and time formats. To start with, you will click on the help button, which will open up your manual, and then it's important to go through the manual so you get to see the system, what it is and how it works. Then you'll go to the training guide, which takes you through the entire system, right from the time you do the installation, the configuration, and usage of the entire system. It is important to go through the manual so that you can be able to use the system and enjoy its provisions. Now, when we begin with the system, we'll go to the administration. Within the administration, we start by registering the company by clicking the new record button. Once we do that, we register the company. We put in the data based on your company data, and then we click on the save button, which will generate for us a list of sequences. If you want, you can include your company logo. You click on the logo, it will come and place it over here. You can configure it to fit where you want within your reports. Once you register the company, then you register the user. Again, you click on the new button, or you can also find an existing user. You click on find, you click on the user. Then once you have registered the user, then you'll assign the company or companies for that user. And then for each and every company, you will be able to see the permission privileges. In these permission privileges, they can be the access, they can be update, post, delete, email, print, export, SMS, tab, unique, master access. So based on the permissions you give, the user will be able to access or use the system in specific ways. Once you're done with the registration of the user and the company, then you come to the general ledger. Again, you'll do this as a new user. You go to the financial setup, and within the financial setup, you click on the new record button, and then you will generate the periods and the chart of accounts. And you can make any alterations in the chart of accounts, but they must be within this classification, which is the current assets must be between 1,000 and 1,600 and all the way to the expenses accounts. You can also be able to put in your budget and be able to put in the due date in case you're dealing with an account, say for instance like NHIF or VAT. You can say the date when it is due. When you put in the due date, there will be an alert that will come and tell you that 7 days prior to this, it will click and tell you need to do that. You can put in the cost centers, the profit centers, and the investment center, so it can get reports based on those centers. Once you've done that, then you go to the stores, and in the stores you register your various respective store items. You can put in the store, you can put in the item reference, put in the category, the unit of measure, and then you'll go ahead and attach the GL codes for each and every item, including the tax rate, the discount rate, the inventory account, the purchase account. All the accounts are the ones which are you registered in the financial setup. You can put in a due date, especially for an item that you need to replenish every so often, and you say yes. Then for other items such as services, you come here, you click on the down arrow, then you'll add your items which are very specific to your industry. Then you will say the rate, interest rate, then you will attach the GL codes which are with respect to those services. Then you can also do the same for the payment modes. You put in the payment modes, you will say the chart of accounts which deal with those payment modes. Again, you'll only do this once because the system, for every new year, you don't need to keep on redoing it. The system will automatically put the records in the respective financial year. So once you have done that, you're ready now to trade. You come to your cash book, and within your cash book, you start by cash purchases. You click on the new record button. You put in the receipt which you received from the supplier of the items. And you say maybe paid in form of cash. Then you click on the save button. You come down here and say exactly what it is that you bought. If you don't see any records there, you can click on the new record button. Then again, you will save, and you say new record button again. You come here and you say head caps. And here you say you bought 10 of this, you bought 5 of this, and you got a discount of 1,000. Then you come and say you put in what you tendered and what you are given change. The system automatically compute, and then you will post. So once you post this transaction, it will automatically update your stores. You can see your stores now. You can come here. You can see your stores. This item we just introduced, and also the head cap which is just introduced, and you can see the quantity available. And now you're ready to sell. To sell, you'll come down here to the cash book. You'll say cash sales, and you say new record button, and you say the cash. Click on the save. Then you come down here. Say you made a sale of 1 pair of shoe, then you also sold head cap, it came to 4,000, then you gave a discount of 200 on the pair of shoes, then you made a payment of 4,000, you gave them the change which was applicable. Okay, you generate what is known as a POS receipt, and this receipt now you can give to your customer. All these activities that have taken place, they have gone to the GL. So when you go to your stores again, first you'll see in your stores, they have updated your stores. You can see the number of items you sold one. You can come to your head cap, you will see again your head cap, you have sold one. And when you go to the general ledger, you will see that here we have the batch. The batch, you see this was a cash purchase, and this was the cash sale. This is what we bought, and this is what we sold. If you're dealing with a credit customer, you come to the cash sales. You again start by registering the customer, or you can find the customer. Say Susan, and then with the click of a button, you can select the customer. You can even use their phone number to search them. When you're registering, again you register the customer, and you come to invoices. You say new. You can put in the job reference if applicable. You come down here and you say maybe give them consultancy for 10 days consultancy, 10 days consultancy. Let's get it correct. 10 days consultancy. And again you come here, say do training for 20 days. Yeah, so when you can also edit the description to include what you want to add. Then you can post. Once you've posted, then you can generate the invoice. Again, if you had put in the logo, it would appear somewhere where you had wanted it to be. So then you come and generate the receipt. For instance, they made a deposit. Maybe they came and paid half of each amount, and check. So here they made a half payment, which was 12,500. And here they made another deposit, 12,000. So then once you do that, you can generate the receipts. There is a receipt. Yeah, it will also show you what is outstanding in that receipt. So if you go back to the account, you will see now they have an outstanding of 24,500, and you can generate their statement by just a click of a button. You'll see it will show you there's an invoice of that, and it is within those 30 days. The other reports you can get from within. If you go back now to your GL, you will see now we have the items that are coming from the sales ledger, which is what we've just done. We can look at the day's activity. You can come to your reports. We go to sales, go to transactions, the transaction details. You say you want to say today's work, and by preview, by click on button preview, you will see this is what we invoiced today, this is what we sold in form of cash, and this is what we received in form of cash. Again, if you want to look at the purchases, again we'll come here, we'll go again to purchase transactions, we'll come here and you can say preview. You can see this is what we bought today, and we bought in form of cash. Okay, there are also other reports you can get. You can also then go to the petty cash. The petty cash, start by selecting the petty cash account. And select the petty cash, then you come and you start by putting money in the petty cash. You say receive money from cash, yeah, and then the amount was say 5,000. It was received by demo, and you can say post yes. Okay, you can say your 5,000, then you can begin to spend the money. Maybe we did bought some office snacks. Again, you can come. If you don't put a reference, the system will automatically give you a reference. Travel entertainment, maybe it was worth 500. Say demo. You can post it. You can come down here. You can see when we made a payment for Wi-Fi. That is the internet. Then you come here, postage and internet to say 1500. And this time maybe you are given a receipt number by the suppliers of the Wi-Fi services. So again, you come here, sorry for that. And you say save. Okay, you can see now they are down to 3,000 because you spent 2,000. If you go back again to our general ledger, you will see that now we have the petty cash account, and here it comes and what we spent. We can go to our accounts. You can look at petty cash, and you can even drill down by just looking at. You can drill down. You can see we paid 1,500 to the postage and account. You can also click on the next one. You can see. So when we click this, we'll be able to drill down to the respective accounts. We can go to our reports. You can go to the GL, which is the objective of the system. You can go to the trial balance. Okay, you see that our trial balance balances. We can then go to the P&L. You can see this is what we sold. This was the cost of sales, and these were the expenses. You can see we made a profit. Then you can go to your monthly. You can preview. You can see here is to show you month by month what are sales, what are revenue, the revenue streams. Okay. Then last but not least, we can do the payroll. In the payroll, we start by registering the employee. And once we register the employee, then we can put in the pay elements based on the settings. There are the standard settings that come with the system. And then you run your payroll. Remember to go through the manual. You say you want to generate the payroll. Once you generate the payroll, then you'll have a look at it. You preview it, and there we are. Then you can say how you paid. If you paid people in form of cash, you say cash. If it is check, you say check. Then you come here and put in the check numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1 to 4, and then you post the payroll. Once you post the payroll, you can print for them their pay slips, and once you printed for them their pay slips, then you can give them the money or the checks. And then once you've done that, you can be able to generate the respective reports. For instance, you can generate the PAYE report. It will show you per employee what is the tax component you're supposed to pay remit to the government, among these other reports you can see here. Then if you go to the employee's account, you'll see the payslip has come, and you can be able to generate to print it. It comes in twos, so that you print one, you file one. You can see here we are. You can see you give them a check. You can see what the details of the payslip. Okay. When you go back again to the GL, you will see now the items have come through the payroll. You can see here they are. This is PY. You can see they've come. And then when you go to the reports, you will see again your pay items have come. You can see here they are. And then you can go to your reports, GL reports. You can go to your financial. Always start by the trial balance. You can see your trial balance balances. Then you go to your P&L. See how does it affect your P&L. You can see now you made a small loss because of your payroll items. So your payroll is quite high, or rather your employees are quite high. Then again you can do the monthly one, and you can see it will show you. So again, this will help you make better informed decisions, because you'll be able to see what are your costs and what are your revenue, and you can see whether you're within your budgets. Remember, we started in the GL in the setup by putting in your budgets. So when you go here, you can see that the budget was 5,000, you spent 2,000, you have a balance of 3,000. So if you do that, you'll be able to use the system and make better informed decisions. Once you're through, then you can exit, and as you exit, the system will always ask you to make a backup. So you say yes to take a backup, and then you will take the backup. And that's the end of the tutorial. Thank you very much for your time.